welcome back to another stream. Let's turn off that music. That music is starting to annoy me, that western-y kind of stuff. Good track, just the repetitiveness of it. There's a limit. So we're going to be continuing on the same... Hi Dim. Something I was going to do, and I never ended up getting round to, was adding the chat to the side of the menu. Oh, I realised I think I've got a music plugin. Yes, I do. We can now pick a genre on music. We can have happy EDM for 12 hours, high energy for 5 hours, intensive soundtrack for 3 hours, lo-fi for 7 hours, or social intermission for 2 hours. Oh, and upbeat electronic. You lot can decide with that one. What did you want? Intensive soundtracks. Okay. Can you lot hear that? And is that louder than me? You should be able to hear that. I think that's louder than me. So we'll turn that down a bit. Is that good? Okay. It's a bit quiet. Oh, okay. Just by looking at the monitors, it's almost as loud as I am. I know, it's only supposed to be background sound, so... Can't hear it anymore. There, now it is... That should be better. Okay, so continuing with the donut bot, I'm going to... That music can be heard. I just joined the stream from my phone. You could hear it fine. Sounds... Huh. Okay. Sounds fins. Okay, so we've got the stock stuff to finish, and you could now, it was quite before, oh okay. So yeah, we've got the stock stuff to do. Where's our test server? Okay, let's just do that little weird twitchy announcement thing. There we go. Great, thanks. Wrong channel, here it is. So the other idea is Donut Economy. Is to make a command where you can produce, so you can do /bake, and it's going to cost you, let's say, 2 donuts. And when you bake, you can then go and sell the donuts that you bake after, say, 5 hours and get 5 hours, after 2 hours and get 5 coins. The thing is, if you forget to take them out of the oven, they then burn and they can't be sold. So that's the idea. That doesn't sound too hard to me. So I think we might do that as like a small little warm-up task before we move into some of the bigger projects. Do you have alerts on for my streams? Because you are consistently here. Oh, I also, this morning, I uploaded yesterday's stream over to YouTube. Of course you do. I think you've got more alerts than most other people. And also, Discord used to do, I can't have a missing function. Discord used to change your status. Oh, I realised that's not the thing I should both be on. Discord used to change your status to be purple when you were streaming. And it no longer does that? Is that because I no longer have it linked? You doing? Oh yeah, I forgot they hide it when you're streaming, so you don't accidentally do anything. But I'm sure they used to change that to be purple. That's because my Twitch isn't linked anymore. That would be it. Okay. You need to have Twitch linked to see it. I might do that now. And then, only because I'm curious. unlink this one, and then we can add Twitch. Can I just do this on my phone quickly? No. I don't know what my Twitch username is. What is my Twitch username? Michael Media Group. Is it just Michael Media Group? That's convenient. Michael Media. I also don't know my password. Oh, never mind. I'll do that later. Okay, so back to this. What did we do yesterday? We got it to make stocks. We got to preview stocks. I don't know if we ever got the preview stocks to command to work. Preview stocks. Okay. 2 duplicate bots will annoy me so very much. Preview stocks. Okay, so that works. We've got add stocks. This one we can remove. And then our buy stock command we never finished. So the first thing I was going to do is I was then going to set where stocks equals stocks. I was going to try to set everything to be lower, but I'm not quite sure if I could do that without editing the whole database first, so actually we'll leave that be. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go down to our betting commands. And we are just literally going to copy and paste this, but we're going to change data to be money. Money, 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 money. And the reason we are doing this is to be able to buy stocks, we're going to to buy stocks, we're going to need the prices of the stock, which actually won't be if its amount is less than amount. We are going to want to do if money is less than. What are we going to want to do? We're going to stock and we're going to select. So that should be fetch 1. Right? That should be fetch 1, and then we're going to see stock dot less than stock dot data 1. But I think that's my idea. So if we now then wanted to buy stocks, and we want to buy stocks bread, and we want to buy 2, you don't have enough donuts. Okay, we're going to print brackets money 1. We're then going to also print stock data 1. Because what we're going to be wanting to do is print, it'll be stock data times amount. So if we go here and then we go buy stocks, stock bread, and let's say we want to buy 1, I can say we don't have enough donuts. Oh, we really don't? Daily? How much do we have? 3. I thought the code was broken there for a second. Scroll down. I think we have a 4 sad. So that should be 4 sad at T50. I know, I am kind of suddenly curious. Does 4 sad work for everyone? Foul top, let's... No, I don't know what they had before. Can I scroll up? Oh, okay, it doesn't. So if we go back to our buying stock system, so we buy stocks in bread, and we buy 1 of them. I've just realised money is less than that. Otherwise we're going to say maybe it's ctx dot respond. Brackets, you have brought. And then we want to say amount. We need to put our F in front of speech marks, the format of things, of the brackets stock. And we are going to close that, and we are going to rerun that. Oh, actually, we should put this all in brackets. That should be amount. It's nice to see Nightbot working for a change. Nightbot, I couldn't get working last one. I wonder if that means Streamlabs is working. If anyone feels like following. Okay. So we are going to go back to buy stocks, and we're going to buy bread, and we're going to buy 2 of them. I know they're afloat. Okay, this loop that our stocks is doing is actually kind of annoying me. So we're going to rerun this. But that should be fine. Buy stocks to buy stocks bread, and we want to buy 2. I realise this is going to output the float. Can I go to stocks? Okay, we are going to actually put these both above the if statement. And we are going to also say float. Now we should be able to buy stocks bread and of amount 2. That's a weird error. Yeah, so it gets our amount of money and the price per stock. I seem to be forgetting basics when I go to code. Dot float. That's a. I am going to try, I think we're going to that float times by float brackets amount. I think it's amount that's getting confused, which wouldn't surprise me, but would be annoying. There we go. So that is fine. And if I was, let's say, then going to change stock, so I was going to buy stock of Simplix. How did I write this? Yeah, I thought there'd be an underscore there, so we're going to buy Simplix merch, and we're going to buy 10 of them. Yeah, we don't. Looks like that. Oh, no, if we just put a return in there, that then should work. Buy stock, Simplix merch, 10. There we go, don't have enough donuts. So there is our checking our currency amounts working. So that is great news. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to be hard though, so if anything, that was going to be the easy bit. So the next thing we're going to want to do is actually deduct the none type not subscribable. Print stock type 1. I know the problem here. So there we go, we're just going to quickly cut it away, and if I go on to here, I think. Where do I find a list of bots? That is strange. So apparently this bot that should only be on this server is on 4 or 5 others. Oh, strange. Okay, moving on. We'll just restart the bot to clear our console. Yeah, I could possibly... No, I can't be bothered. We're just going to hope that we don't get too many errors from things getting messed around with. Yeah, so our next thing is to deduct the money, so don't write stuff once that you've already done before. So we are just going to copy this, copy that, and we're going to throw this in here. So what we're going to do is, have to change the bot, we're going to update the bot economy money, where this is going to be equal to our float value. But it's not quite going to be. It's going to be, this can actually be, can't see the string, can't you? Thank you for reminding me. What we're going to do, actually, we should probably put this on a new line, and we're going to say account is equal to money minus and then this here. So then that we are going to update our account there. We are then going to we are just going to then move that down by a few lines. We'll put that in line here, and I'm going to say you now have, and then we are going to say account donuts. We're going to save that, and we are going to run and refresh that. Where is my Twitch? Here we go, and we are going to buy stocks. Bread 3. The other thing I'm going to start trying to do is I've got a computer science project coming up. Why has that failed? Unsupported type. Do I need to throw all of I mean that should work, that line. But let's quickly, it's money 1, that's why. There we go. Cats? Yes, cats. I don't have a webcam, otherwise I would have gone and go and get cats. Sadly, I don't have a webcam, but there is a link in the description if you would like to go and buy me a webcam or other stuff. I can't lie, the money probably wouldn't go towards a webcam. It's not really a thing I need. So there we go, it has just deducted ourselves some money, and if we open up our database, we can, that would be economy. There we go, we can see that here. There are other users now. That's confused me. Very much so. Here I am, so let's say we, where do I go? We're going to force add me, and we're going to force add at, I'm the tea drinker, 900, and then we are going to buy ourselves some Simsix merch stocks. So buy stocks, Simsix merch, we are going to buy 2 of. So we need to round that to 2 decimal places. Anyway, if I go to user economy, there we go, we can see that change. We are going to do round, open that. No, we're not going to round it there. And we can move our VS Code controls out the way, accounts. We are going to round, open that brackets, and then -2 to 2 decimal places. We're going to refresh that. Now if we rerun this command, there we go, that should, oh. Can I afford 1 at least? Why is Simsix merch so expensive? How much is Simsix merch? See, the starting value of that was 200, so that's gone up a lot. But then the starting value of bread was 6, and that's gone down by a fair amount. Hopefully that value, Simsix merch, is overpriced even on an economy bot. It is. Well, I mean, I started looking into doing merch, and it was going to be something ridiculous, like $15 a mug, to get me a just under $2 profit, because print on demand's expensive, and I just thought, nope. Even I have limits. Yeah, I can't be bothered with that. So instead, there's just like the random buy me a coffee link that goes into chat every 25 minutes. I could quickly add a command to manipulate the whole stock market. So if I wanted to, I could just quickly plummet it all by like 20%. On the... Not what I meant. I meant I couldn't be bothered. That was continuing with my same sentence, so I couldn't be bothered to keep trying to lower the price down, so I just thought I'd just not bother. So yeah, it's because of ethics. I couldn't be bothered. Okay, so yeah, anyway, buying stock. They get rounded to 2 decimal places. That is perfect. So now the fact we're losing all of our money because we are buying our stocks, we should probably keep a record of the stocks that we've bought. So that's our thing up here. So I'm going to actually put all of this in a try statement. That's the thing I'm going to quickly go fix. Simply what? Get the I am just trying to go to the Discord developer portal because I think there is a way I can lock it, so it can only be on the same server I am on. You know what, actually, I think I can do it a different way. Let's make my life easy. Bot on ready. Let's just do for I in client.guilds. And then we are going to do if I is not equal to, if I.id is not equal to that, we are going to await I dot leave. There we go. That should be... Oh yeah, I could. Oh, you. I'm slightly curious. Did you find a bug? What bug did you find to be able to do that? So what do you mean? Did I go to economy? I did add an if owner come up check to there. It must rock paper scissors seem extreme. Can you just give yourself money? No, what do you mean no it didn't? It clearly says at command if is owner. Yeah, I realise stocks don't work. You can't create new stocks. You can't actually buy them yet or sell them. That's what we're developing now. But that explains all of the... Wait, how did you do it then? Yeah, they're all case sensitive at the moment. And it does explain all of the NumPy errors I am getting. Also, this just reminds me, I should round this. It's bred with the capital. It's round 2. There we go, and now let's refresh that, so that should be... The bot just left the server. My little check did not work. That's annoying. The whole point of that check was, well, to not do exactly that. Discord developer portal. We're going to do that off camera for the whole point that I would rather not accidentally show some Simplex credentials. So we're going to go to bots. We're going to scroll down to generate URL. We're going to invite it, which doesn't actually need many permissions at all, which is nice. Bot application commands. Where is that? The UI keeps changing here. I'm glad someone else found the invite link faster than I did. And I will just select the mandatory text permissions because that makes my life easy. We are going to copy that. We're going to save that. And then save that again. Now we should just be able to invite the bot to a test server. Accept. And we are going to close that. Perfect, the bot is back. And now if I change bow top, it should have rounded to 2 decimal places. I just noticed the donation message, OBS, is actually above. This is in a really awkward place, so we're going to... I can't... Is there a way to flip this? Transform. Oh, that means the text is no longer shown. I mean, we could kind of line it up to be roughly center, I guess. Okay, we'll go with that. At least now. No, I am mildly confused why Valtop's not rounding. Oh, it is rounding, it's just that that's a ridiculously large amount of people. Why is it saying none? It should still be able to find that. Did I use .get? Oh, that's an interesting problem that I didn't think about it. Hey, wait. No, it's not. Dot. What did I say? Dot. If we go back, client.get, that should be fetch. Hey, wait. Yep, I realise it judges it by ID. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was, in fact, if you set this to be a fetch command, it can... If you set it to be a fetch, it can get some information without being on the same server as you. The thing about the get, and I don't understand why Discord's got them both, because I can't see much of a use behind get. Get can only find data if it's already been recently cached with the bot, which has led me to so many problems. At one point my Simplex announcements were using get. The problem was if no one's ran a command since the bot restarted, it wasn't cached, and then they wouldn't get the announcement. Anyway, so that's why fetch is better than get. Yeah, simple things. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is add the stock to our accounts. I think I'm going to change that so it can actually go up and down by 10%. I think that could be slightly more interesting. Oh yeah, so stocks. The next thing we're going to want to do is we are going to want to run another SQL command, and we are going to want this to update user stocks, which is here. We are going to want to update user stocks, and where I'm just going to copy and paste them from up here. Mostly going to just want to make sure we're going to, where user ID is equal to etx.author_id. Perfection. None of that meant to be there. I meant to edit all of that at this point at the top. That's fine. Yeah, well, that's great. We're going to change that command. So we're going to change that to be user stocks. User stocks. Right, did I keep user ID the same? No, I had to complicate that and change it. And we want to, first we want to set number of shares. Set number of shares. And we're going to set number of shares to be amount. Okay, I can undo that lock again so it can be invited by everyone. But if I start getting a load of error messages, I will just lock it again to this server only. Because it's hard to debug a bot when you're getting unnecessary error messages. So I'm going to set number of shares to be equal to an amount. And then what else have we hit? Symbol. This isn't an update. This is a insert command, I believe. So we are inserting the purchase. So what we should actually be doing is one of these commands. Yeah, let's assume to start off with So we're going to set user stocks. We are going to want to set symbol and the number of shares. We are also going to want to set user ID. And we're going to set this to be question mark, question mark, question mark. And we are going to want to set, let's change this. So symbol's going to be stock. Number of shares will be amount. And then we are going to want to go to ctx.uauthorID to be that one. The other thing we were going to do, well, what was we going to do? We were also planning to set the purchase price, and I think that was going to be the total purchase price. No, I've removed the line so no bots get removed and reset, so it's fine. If I can remove this one, and then I'm also going to remove that line commit, so they should all update together or none of them are updated at all. Actually, while I think about it, we might as well add purchase price in. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with purchase price, I just think it could be interesting. So that will be amounts. So there we go, we're going to save this, we are going to reset that. Open up some tables. So user stock should be empty. If I buy stock, so let's say we buy stock bread, and we buy 2 of them. Bought 2 bread, we should refresh. There we go, we've got our 2 bread in there. Are they really $1 of stock? No, they're $4 of stock. And we bought 2 of them. What did I know what I did. Oh, that should be count. Almost gave a really cheap way to buy stock. There we go. So now this is where it might not work very well. If I wanted to, let's say, buy more bread. Okay, yeah, so it just adds another purchase price count. Like, that one's wrong as well. It should be total price, total equals, there we go. How did I mess that up? Account, so we're going to set that to be total. You've lost -$500. You what? So like, how did that work? Your account was at 0. Did it just buffer overflow? You can bet a minus amount. Huh. How did none of us think that through? Do you mind if I open up DMs on the stream, or is that a problem? If I went to balance before that. Oh, that only works if you lose. That is strange. Huh, that's cool. Not cool. Problem. If data is none. Okay. Our first thing we should do, and then we want to say if amount is less than or equal. less than or equal to 0. Anyway, ctx.respond. You you can't let a negative amount or nothing. And then we are going to go to turn that. Yep, I saw your message. So if I now did rock, paper, scissors, choice, rock, minus 1,000. You can't negative a negative amount, nothing, rock, paper, scissors, choice, rock. We're going to set that to be 5. Okay, that's fine. Rock, papers. Rock, paper, scissors, choice, rock, amount 0. Can't be perfect. Yep. You won -7 donuts, yeah. So we are planning, there was a system that I thought about with dealing with negative amounts where you could take loans. And if you don't pay back your loan, you go into a negative amount. But I haven't quite thought how to deal with that. But yeah. Which at the moment there shouldn't have been a way to be able to get into a negative, and hopefully now there isn't. Now I patched that. So bell top. So if I go to dash force underscore add, copy user ID, force add there. 249.39. It can't do that. Why did that not surprise me? Now that does give me the option to mess around with a tool I've downloaded recently. I open that in File Explorer and then attempting to show all apps. I think I downloaded a GB browser. Much better. Why was that deleted by Nightbot? Nightbot, that was fine. I don't know why you decided to block that. I didn't even think I had Nightbot protection. Not excessive caps. Disable. Okay, you should be fine from now on. You shouldn't get deleted previously. My RNG mix got Word installed. I do have Word installed. The thing is, I don't think it's got protection for that, so import SQL file, and if I copy and paste this to there, all files .db, open. Oh no, donuts. Just saying that to be donuts 2 for now. You not gonna work? Oh, that's a shame. I thought this tool would work for this. And it should have been a tool that lets me edit databases. So I've got that for when I deal with some Simplex stuff, because every now and then Simplex just decides it's going to be annoying and delete a load of databases. Big problem. But anyway, we've got our buying system done. We can buy stocks. The stock price will randomly fluctuate. So I guess the next thing we're going to need to be able to do is our stock selling system, which will basically be the opposite of this, if all goes to plan. Anyway, before that does, I'm going to take a 10-minute break and refill my water. So I will see you all in about 10 minutes. See ya! Welcome back. Let's turn down the music again. Sorry, I might have made a few errors. Yeah, I can see. Just trying to add some stocks, eh? Oh well. It doesn't seem to have worked. Hey, I tested any cons. Yeah, it wasn't going to. I mean, the easiest way for me to check is just looking at the database. We've still only got those two. Which don't fluctuate as much as I thought they would. I'm going to have to add some external factors to make them go up and down a bit more. What do you mean it doesn't? It doesn't fluctuate? It does fluctuate some amount, just not very much. I'm tempted to leave the stock thing and go to the baking idea for a bit. And then we can go back to the stocks later. But it was earlier than that. Oh, okay. It shouldn't have made that. I don't know what command you just ran. But that is... yeah. Did you just wipe one of our files? What was it anyway? That is the command that should rebuild these commands. Commands dot designer. So yeah, if I didn't have that, if not exists, you would have just deleted all of the database files. So that's fun. It doesn't matter. My bad for not having the Izona. And I don't know, I've got those commands to reset the data anyway. So that is fine. Something I was thinking about is just adding a statement here so I could reset your coin. Would you like me to quickly reset your stuff from being a negative? I think I should be able to at commands. I don't know, can you gain coins by any chance? Wait a moment, you want to try something? I can just find all of the flaws in this. This is always enjoyable. Yeah, so the reason we've got two makefile, so we've got makefile, which is this one, which also doesn't have any protection, at commands dot isowner. And this makes our normal economy stuff, and then we've got command makefile stocks, which makes the stock files. So while that gets tested, I'm going to do this, which is called create table if not exists. Baking. So we're going to have user ID. It should hopefully be fine. Buy stocks, you've brought minus 500. How did that work? So yeah, you got a negative amount of stocks, and when that was... I didn't realise you could buy a negative. These are things I've never thought about before. So, fixed. If that's why it's always good. If there is less than or equal to 0. I suppose the only thing with the stocks is when you try and sell them, you're going to have all of that money taken away because you're then buying a negative amount. So I suppose that does pro and con kind of thing. But yeah, you could temporarily boost your money at like a large amount and then just never sell them. Or you could just have a second account and then transfer it all to your first account. Because we do have a give command. Anyway, ctx.respond. You can't buy a negative amount. I mean, if you want, you could always... never. Day and night dim, as you seem to be doing this anyway, if you want, we can always hop into a DC like we used to. I don't mind doing that. And welcome! I don't know if I can say your real name, and I don't know how to pronounce your fake name, but feel free to leave a follow because I really want to test if I finally manage to get Streamlabs working. When you can code a bot but you can't get Streamlabs to work. But it looks like it hasn't. It should give me an alert every time someone follows. Have I just like disabled Streamlabs? I followed you home. I mean, you have before. Alerts. Test follow. I hear the sound, but I don't see it. Huh. Why does the real follows not work then? Display capture T alerts. Alerts is on top. Enable. Follows. Do I have to disable this? Follow alerts are enabled. So that should work. What does launch do? Do not share this. Okay, strange. Oh well, I don't really want to. See ya. I'm off to go back to coding. I can't really be bothered to find out why that didn't work. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were adding a baking command. Gonna send a link, don't open the Discord stream. We'll delete after you've used it. Okay. How am I going to do this? I'm going to go to here. I'm going to say that's be right back. I'm going to join there. We're then going to change channels. And then we are going to set this to be back. And that should all work hickledy-pickledy. Hi.
Hello, I couldn't stream.
Huh?
I had to mute your stream because it was echoing and I missed the intense music.
You missed the intense music. What a shame.
Please, can you like play it in this voice channel?
No, I don't know how. I don't have a thing.
Well, I thought you were the tech guy, you would know.
Oh, I could use the OBS virtual microphone. But the thing is that would then re-echo back into the stream again.
That'll be perfect. It'll make the stream better.
I mean, I could just mute my microphone in the stream so you could just unmute the stream to listen to music.
Yeah, do that. Get nobody but me can hear you.
Perfect.
You can hear me, not you. Exactly.
Oh yeah, if it's like you're directly that. You broken anything else? Oh, I finally got that purple thing streaming.
Yeah, I saw you did.
Yeah, I did that in the break. I don't like this song. I'm going to the next one. Oh, I've moved to the next one already. I mean, if you're wanting to test stuff. Huh?
I don't think you can hear me on stream.
Don't you? What, over the music?
No, you can't. Can you? I think I'm too quiet.
Look, I can turn the music off. Or...
Oh, don't you need to like turn up matters?
Huh?
You're still quite quiet.
Yeah, okay, if I do that, and then that. Now speak?
Hello.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm glad Twitch has decided it's going to give up. Oh no, there you go, back to being clear. So yeah, the next thing to add is baking. Baking is a weird thing. I wonder why green snip's been pinned. That wasn't supposed to happen. Baking's a weird idea. So you can bake something, and it's going to take away a certain amount of donuts. And if you leave them in the oven for too long, they burn. And then you lose all the donuts. And if you get them out at the right time, plus or minus 5 minutes, you gain donuts.
Have you implemented this, or are you gonna do it now?
That's what I'm doing now.
I see.
Are you trying to buy more stock?
No, I'm not. I think I stopped that last time.
What's printing to terminal?
Yeah, that was that one. That was me buying back the stocks, right? The one I sent you a screenshot of.
Ah, let's clear my terminal again.
I would assume.
I think I fixed that. The only
Oh, let me check.
possible thing I can think of is the whole send, is the give command possibly being broken. Can I give...
It is broken. Don't fix it yet, so that I can give myself stuff for now. The /give one does it works for anyone, so I can don't fix it yet because it's quite useful.
No, if I don't remember to fix it, I'll forget to.
Yeah, but then I can't use it now. I'll remind you.
That's not a problem. That's not a thing I'm worried about.
I'm messing around with you, but I'm trying to give you. I'm giving you incredible advice. Like I've already fixed like 3 commands for you.
If amount is less than or equal to 0.
No, don't fix it yet, because that's. Why would you remove it for the give command? The
Well,
give command's the one that you needed, because you can like remove stuff, right?
No, give command is so like sending. I can send you money.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah, it removes it from your account.
But Michael,
It doesn't
how
remove.
I've been giving myself stuff, so I can do like this. I'm gonna breaks. Okay, never mind. I think I did it above the integer limit.
What
Okay.
command? No, apparently you just tried to run a command that needed administrator permissions.
I did /give.
Why is give has permissions? Oh, I know why. Because I never bothered changing this. You remember where I got the force add command?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the give is the / command version of that, and I just never got round to
exactly. It's literally that. Because I can /give myself stuff on my own server, and it gives me the donuts.
it. It shouldn't be that. It should be a send command. I'm gonna leave that. I'll leave that one in.
I'll leave that one for now, because no one's doing any other service anyways.
But I'm going to quickly.
Just make like a note, sticky note.
I'm just going to quickly make a second command called send. Select user ID from there. That is. I also need to select. So that's user 2, and we need to add another one called user from. And then I'll probably do another stream tomorrow, because seems to be what I've been doing a lot lately.
Oh, it's streaming.
Yeah. No, streaming coding.
Because was it yesterday you streamed, or no? That was a couple days back.
No, it was yesterday.
Was it? Man, I don't know. I only like I see notification. I click notification. Okay. That's all I do. I don't check the time.
No, and then this morning I uploaded yesterday's stream to YouTube with all of the silent parts edited out, not with all the breaks edited out.
Do you have like a thing that edits them out automatically, or did you do it yourself?
I do it because I only want to remove the break. There's parts where I'm thinking and typing and not saying anything, and they should probably be left in, otherwise the whole stream would be like 2 minutes.
Okay. Because I thought you meant like it just automatically removes everything. I didn't think you meant the break.
Yeah, the break and the pre-stream
Yeah,
parts.
that's fair.
Oh, and the bit where
Why bother having a pre-stream part?
Because Twitch
It
takes...
lasts like 2 minutes.
No, Twitch takes about 2 minutes to send notifications.
I get them like straight away.
Yeah, so Twitch has a weird thing where so I got the notification on my phone 5 minutes late.
No, I get them like straight away.
No, that's weird. This is the weird thing. Twitch sends you a notification saying you've gone live.
Right.
But they send those ones out late.
But I get the I'm not you.
Yeah, you find out I've gone streamed before I've started, before I know I've streamed.
So I don't get what's the point of the.
Also, because I do those
gets notification.
Discord announcements and it takes a while for people to actually turn up.
Yeah, fair enough.
People look at a stream and then finish making their cup of tea.
It's always tea, right?
I don't know, I've been streaming with a cider in my defense, so...
You're not a real... Michael, you need to change profile pictures. This just does not reflect you. You need to change your entire branding. I'm the site... Wait, I'm TT Drinker, I just noticed.
What is
What
it?
is your username? What is your username? I'm TT Drinker.
Is that a server thing, or...
No, I think that's like everywhere.
Oh, I can't change it because I'm in streamer mode.
I'm TT Drinker. You use that by accident.
Yeah. How long's that been a thing?
Cause I like go up to it to like read out your username and like make the whole "I'm the cider drinker" whatever joke. This is like 10 times funnier.
It is. Oh, well, I can't change it because I'm in...
This is better. This is better.
Okay.
Was this since the time I like told you as a joke to like change it to make fun back?
No, well, it might have been. That might have been me just mistyping it afterwards.
That's amazing. I love how you spell the word "the" as T now. This is what happens after you move to the UK.
But I don't know my Discord password to reset my name either. I just tried to do it on my phone. The fact that no one noticed, or at least no one's pointed that out.
I was just like reading. I wanted to read it for the joke, and then it was just that.
So we're going to select user 2, and then we want to fetch user from. Dot fetch one. Okay, and then we are going to go to if user 2. No, so we want to go to if if user from -1 is less than or equal to amount. Do we want to make it so you can't give someone a negative amount?
Don't do it yet.
No, I mean with the send command.
No, why would you want that? If it's a send command, why would you want to let people steal money? If you want that, just do like a /steal command and make it like a 10% chance to work.
No, I was going to try and think of a new way of doing steal, and I've been struggling.
No, because like what you could do is you could do /steal, make it on cooldown, and make it steal like 5% of their total money.
Yeah, you don't have enough. I think I might have spelled enough wrong.
Well, you spelled a lot of things wrong.
Thanks.
No, I mean like in this stream I was watching you.
Yeah.
think he spelled now is no. You might want to check that.
Have enough money to send that. And then if they don't have enough money, we are going to return. We are also going to do if amount is less than or equal to 0. So I never thought about someone trying to send negative amounts.
Yeah, that's like the first thing you should think of.
You can't send a negative.
Yeah, I've been messing around with a lot of online games with like Derpsuit and stuff, and like that is a massive thing where you could find a ton of like web multiplayer games, where you could just like go to the bank and like withdraw -5 billion.
And then just Stack Overflow? That's not that big enough to do a Stack Overflow.
I mean, it doesn't have to be -5 billion. You get the point though.
Yeah. Are you here? Yep, you are. Dim. If I want to give you -70.
No,
Give. Not give. Sorry, I meant send. Send. Give. Dim. -70. You can't send a negative amount. Okay.
That's nice.
If I send you way more than I possibly have. What do you mean invalid user? There we go. Invalid integer. Oh, okay. That's too many zeros. Still too many zeros? You don't have enough money to send that. Perfect. What else do I? What's the next thing? I probably need to remove it from my account first. Then add it to your account.
By the way, you might want to make it so that it like rounds down or rounds up, because commands just don't work with decimals, from what I can see.
Yeah, I'm going to set amount to be rounded to 2 decimal places. It works.
Okay. No, don't do decimal places either, because you can't like use those. They just like lie there.
Well, do they? They should work, because I can.
Because I can't like /send with them, or maybe you could make it like into a non-integer. They're set to integer. Do like 0.5,
Yeah.
you can't.
No, that's my fault. I've said amount is locked to int.
Yeah, okay, that's why. Maybe make it like float or something.
It is, and I am going to round this to amount 2 decimal places. Now you guys should take a tax off every time someone sends money.
Do like 10%.
I was going to do 5.
Yeah, if that works as well, I guess.
But
Once again, as I said, I've been messing with those things. Online games, they usually have a 5 to 10%, so that should be fine.
Yeah.
No, honestly, no, do 10%.
And then just say, hey, by sending money, we take a 10% cut. And then I need to do a verification thing to make sure someone's sure they want to send money.
Yeah, do that. Or maybe make it, if you want to put in the effort, make it go through the DM or something.
DM.
Like,
that sounds.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because it's gonna look like there's just gonna be too many messages on the server.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you got your Discord set so you can only receive you can't receive DMs from non-friends. You can't receive them from bots. I had that problem the other day.
Okay, yeah, that's fair then.
I blocked a load of bots because I just didn't know I turned that setting on recently, and then there was trying to join a server that required DM verification and it just wouldn't let me in.
By the way, /send integer and non-integers doesn't work still.
I haven't refreshed the bot, that's why.
I see, okay.
There you go, that should work from now on.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take a while to update.
Yeah, /commands. People love them, developers hate them.
I don't know. I don't really like them. I'm used to the good old / like the exclamation mark help and like bring out like 50 pages worth.
I mean, Simplix still does that. But I mean, more and more of all the new commands are now /commands. But I did realize I actually hit the limit.
/balance is... I don't know. amount.
That should be usable.
Minus 22530. It's still not rounded, by the way. It's, like, even if you were trying to round it, it's still like 0.609985, whatever.
With what?
Or like you can do slash bell top.
Bow top? Oh, bow top is
Oh
rounded.
no, on bell top, yeah, no, on bell top.
Yeah,
it's
I need to
fine.
do that one.
Shouldn't you like update it on the database itself?
No, because with the whole thing with stocks changing, I can imagine that being a pain.
I doubt that like.
So I'm just
It wouldn't matter for single digits though, right? Like it would matter for like stock numbers, not for single digits.
Yeah,
like-
that's true, but what I'm saying is, because the price only fluctuates by 5%, with some of them, that is massive amounts of decimal places. So the viewer will only ever see it as to the thing, but I want to store as many digits as possible for accuracy.
I mean, if you want to do that, but I don't know.
And then I want to update set money to be amount 1 minus amount, and that will be
I think you got
for...
an error for me.
What are you typing out now?
I check it.
I will in a second.
Let me try thing. Slash bell. Slash and then.
So where is slash balance? Balance, I need to you have round open there. -2, and then we can close that brackets.
Did you make slash give not work anymore?
Slash give should still work. Nope, slash give you need administrator apparently, which was always
right,
the
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, I have it on my other server. I have it on the server, which is quite funny. Because you can just make your own server and get it.
That's because that's going to be removed now. So if I
Don't move it yet. Don't move it yet.
no, I just testing. Don't give yourself any money yet.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just do slash bow top. Bow top. There you go.
100.
Huh?
I should be on like 100.
Yeah, and now it does do my send, and now I do bow top again. They've both been updated. You had 100. I gave you 70. And then you get
Oh,
280. Huh?
Found another funnel, and let me try something.
Did you change something quickly?
Again, 200.
Yeah, you can send it to
That's,
yourself, but it removes it from your account and adds it to your account.
Wait,
No, I know what I've done wrong.
Oh no, it's broken. It's on like it keeps breaking.
No,
It's
no.
giving a different result. Like once
No,
it-
I
once
know
it's
what
50,
I've
the other
done.
time it removed the 200.
No, I've realised what I've done wrong. Okay, so we're going to restart. So if I did balance, let's change this bow top. So now I'm going to send you. I'd rather you didn't type anything, it didn't run anything until this is done. 50. So now I do bow top. So you should have... That's right, and it's removed 50 from me. So yeah, okay, send works now.
So could you like could you remove the decimals on mine? Could you? Because they're just annoying me.
Yeah, what, reset the database so it's no longer got
No,
you...
don't reset the database. Can't you like do it for a single person? You have a single player?
Yeah, I can. I don't have a nice viewer, so I have to write a command and... Ugh.
Because the
Yeah.
okay, it's fine. I'll just wait for it to update and allow me to do decimals, I guess.
So you just want your thing... What's your user ID?
I hate typing out slash bow. Okay, no, it does it fine now, but like whenever it does a thing, it just gives you like 0.60 or whatever. You only can like user ID.
Oh no, it's fine. Oh no, I added a rounding thing to bow. Everything should just round now to 2 digits. I can't think of a command off the top of my head that doesn't round. And the NBA starts in about half an hour, I think. I'm going to double check the times, so I will disappear soon.
Let me try something.
When is the Warriors? versus the... Yeah, Warriors versus the Kings is this afternoon in half an hour. So baking, let's go back to baking. So we're going to need user ID, we're going to say, we're going to want amount baking, let's say amount underscore baking, and we are going to want time. So we need the time they put it in, so we can take the time that they come out. And we're going to do that the same way. What do I use? Okay, so...
By the way, if you were to send to yourself, it removes that amount.
we should also add it. Does it not?
No, it doesn't.
If, well, I suppose that's your fault for sending stuff to yourself.
I've given you, like, I've
try to help you fix stuff, and then you just like bullying me here.
Okay, if user2 dot id, like, okay, if user2 is equal to user from ctx dot respond, you can't send to yourself.
Yeah, do that. That's actually better. Please.
Return. Let's see if that works. Dot send to, I'm the tea drinker, we're going to send 5. Brilliant capitalization. Okay, so you can't send to yourself anymore. That's perfect. Nice little fix.
That you can't send to yourself. By the way, if you try to send to anyone other than yourself, it just doesn't work and gives you an error.
At the moment?
At the moment. Try sending it to me. Unless it's set to like admin firms, which would make sense.
Yes, it is, but I don't know why.
I love how you have you have like a ton of things set to admin firms, but not to resetting the channel, resetting the
File.
file. Yeah.
Ugh. So all of the work on this bot has been made when I've been far too tired to think properly.
I love how you have your biggest competition on this server.
Me-6. Where else am I going to steal ideas from?
Implemented GPT API.
Okay, look, something like for the record, something I did before Me6 is RSS reading. Me6 has just added a thing where you can get alerts from RSS feeds. Not that anyone uses RSS feeds anymore, but either way, we had it before then.
I'm so happy for you. I bet the owner of Me6 just has a secret channel on your server, and he just stole it.
Sure, definitely.
I'm certain of it. He definitely just saw it and was like, "Wow, I can't believe they're Mr. I'm TT Drinker. Is that smart?"
Yeah, I still don't know how no one's noticed my name. No, what? I mean, no bot's as good as Duckbot.
What's Duckbot, by the way? I've not seen that.
Oh, it was, what channel are yours?
Big Duck. That's Crack channel. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. That's something else.
Go to stream stuff.
And,
ooh. Right, go to... There's a channel called... I forgot.
You have like 5 different servers. Which server? Please tell me.
Oh, the one we were already testing stuff on.
The test server, okay. Stream stuff, yeah, I see it. Okay.
There's a channel called Test, I think. So, and in that thing, you should find... Oh, so yeah, Sim6 also does birthday alerts.
Please tell me it just like says quack or something like that.
You're basically right.
I'm so happy.
Tests. Oh, why are there so many test channels?
Why do you have so many like different channels on this?
So no, I was made a command. They made a bot for a different server.
That was
where-
the wrong test channel. I love that.
Where what was it?
Yeah, it does it. Oh, it does it like once and never again.
No, I changed channels to the test server I was on.
Now I just look like an idiot saying,
Yeah, so it's for debug duck. It's for coding. You can just kind of talk at it, and it will respond. And there's a 1 in 150 chance of getting a rickrolled.
of course.
Yeah. And it has a few.
I'm sorry, I might be stupid, but how does this help you debug?
Have you not heard the thing where if you speak at someone, it should help you think? So
Right.
generally,
okay,
I go onto CodeCave and use a debug person, normally
Right.
normally Sid or Spider, but they were both offline.
Michael, buddy, I didn't. I know that you like moved to the UK. Are you sure you have friends there? 'Cause it really doesn't sound like you. Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway,
This is what you have to resort. You just avoided that question. Okay.
debug duck. It was a great little bot. It's on what? 229 servers? 29 servers? 25 servers. Okay.
I want to know who like just decided. That.
I-
For all they know, this could be just like a fake bot that like purposefully sits there until the server gets big just to nuke it.
It's random, but anyway, back to this. So we've got sending cache working now. The give commands we need to remove. So I'm going to add a note saying remove after testing, please. Thanks. Hey Spider, welcome to the stream. How are you doing again? He has left the stream. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Welcome to stream.
Can I test the makefile thing again?
You can.
Does it work? It doesn't work here. Does it work on here? Slash makefile. Doesn't work.
How bad of a programmer do you think I am?
Pretty bad at this point. I hate to say it, but we forgot to remove negative numbers for like all of these. You could send negative money and just steal.
It's a very useful skill to have.
I wish I had that in real life.
Oh, you do. You just need to find a really old, horrible banking app. Or like a not very good crypto mining. I guess I can edit distance proper to whatever CodeCave is rather large. Yeah, it is quite a large server. I don't quite understand how I forgot to check if people were trying to send negative amounts.
I love
Like-
how it was like more than that. It was the whole like deleting a file thing. That was like the biggest one. so far.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have left the reset file commands in.
Because like if I did that when you were like offline by like accident and not knowing, cause I didn't know what that command does.
If you did it when I was offline, you wouldn't have been able to do it because this bot's only online when I've been streaming.
That's fair. Okay, it wouldn't have worked. Hey, who knows?
No, it wouldn't have worked
Still not the
today.
best thing.
If it once it goes into production, if it goes into production, then it would have.
It's still not the best thing.
I mean, if you look at Simplex, I generally comment out the make files just to make sure I can't do it either. Because I got a horrible reputation of with Simplex in the early days. I reset the counting file by accident. How do you store the amounts in the database? So I've got 3 databases. So for economy, so the one we were on about, it's user ID, money, and then when they last redeem their daily. So that was fine, but it was if I go to send up here, wrong file, send. Where's send? Send. But I wasn't doing.
Do you have every command set to integer except for send?
Yes. So it's user integers being saved as a integer because it's an ID. Hi there. Oh, hi there. I would
Oh,
personally
makes
recommend Ko-Fi links to be semi-transparent because it hides stuff. I'm not quite sure what you're on about. Oh, the Buy Me a Coffee. I've not looked into Ko-Fi versus Buy Me a Coffee. I'm fairly sure they did basically the same stuff.
No, I think what he means is that on the screen it's there's just blocks like half the screen.
It does.
Michael, quick question: how many times have you had somebody buy you a coffee?
5.
Fair enough. All right, now just make it like way bigger, so that it takes up the entire screen.
None of them from Streamer, I should add. All of them from Sim6 donation page.
That's why you just make it like add like a couple red arrows, put it like in the center of the screen, put like a big red circle around it.
There, at least it's no longer blocking content now. It is just like mid-center of the screen.
Yeah, until you scroll. Oh no, not currently, my bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'll have to
I
change
want
it.
it to be smarter to just put it in the bottom right corner.
No, because if I flip it, it basically it has an alert when someone sends stuff. So if I put it there, you don't get any of the alert. But if I put it at the top right, we could think about this. We could then do.
Please make it make it like take up the entire screen. It would be so much funnier.
No, I'm just going to put it back in the corner. That's fine. It doesn't lose much content. Michael inventing late 90s. Yeah. So that's how I did have it, and then I realised people wanted to read the terminal, so I've just slowly haven't been finding a good spot. See, when I did Minecraft streams, it was fine, because no one actually cared about the text. Even though it's got people talking about it, so you should all go to that page and
Wow.
hand over your money. Most of the funds go towards uni or beer.
Cleanest transition.
Cleanest like whatever. Should I start the baking fire today, knowing I've got 8 minutes, or should I call this quits? We've fixed a load of bugs. We finished the buying of stock. We just need to, next time, add the selling of stock and finish off the baking feature. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, the idea is you can bake bread, or bake donuts, being a donut bot, and if you don't go back in 2 hours to take your donuts out of the oven, you lose money, and if you go out and remember to take your donuts out of the oven, you gain money.
Is there going to be like a randomized amount of time?
No, because they need to know. Oh, that would be a good idea. So when they put their donuts in the oven, I then tell them how long it will take.
You know what you could do? You could make it so that rather than being like a time-based, rather than being like a long-term based thing, you could make it so that it goes up by a certain amount, by like it goes higher and higher. As in, I forgot what the word for that is. Like it just gets higher and higher, and then like at one point it stops and breaks. So like they have to like cash out. Just basically turn your donuts thing into a casino.
Sorry, repeat this. I was reading something.
Okay, so basically, just make it so that when you do the whole /bake command, it will like progressively make it become higher, like exponentially, but then it will randomly break.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of like turns into a casino.
I'm guessing that at some point they would need to know when to cash out. I couldn't just leave.
No, that's the whole point. Like they'll make it long term, make it short term,
Yeah,
so that it's more like a mini game.
we could do both. Also, I don't know unit testing. I don't know how easy it would be to unit test a Discord bot. I should look into that. Control your feet. Unit tests for Discord. Is there a thing that gets done? There's a whole Stack Overflow post on it. Of course there is. Writing unit tests. Oh, you can use a bot to test your bot. And on this note, I think that is a time to finish the stream. If you're not already, please consider leaving a follow.
Oh wait, let me do a thing. Let me do a thing. Don't end the stream yet. I'm doing something very.
Okay, well, while you do that, I'm going to say goodbye. So yeah, please consider leaving a follow. Thank you, Hybits. It's free, it helps, and if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I haven't posted the link to that. I am being slow. Let me find the link for that. YouTube.
Which one of the channels?
Which one? There's only one that still has content, which is Michael Media Group. Michael Outside was a channel that I did one video on about how to tie some rope. And Mikey Parker hasn't had a video for a year. So if you're not already, please consider subscribing, maybe join the Discord server for some reason. Follow me on Twitch, and I've got a Mazdone now for people who prefer decentralized Twitter.
Give me like a solid moment. I'm almost done.
You have, well, I am already running over by 5 minutes.
It's fine. I'm almost done. It's gonna take like a solid. Oh no, it's a web feed. Damn it. You know what? I'm trying to make an image, and this is so important. You know, I'm just gonna take the one that like has those really.
You can put it on the Discord. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
No.